Okay, assalamu alaikum badi ngal konto ngal bismillah UDP online bandabal nal badi mala Wandifa Sanneh. Um be short reaction ola kala jang Mr. Honorable Lamin Ceesay of Kiang West fintita in defense of ye motol me yalon ko ye wolel di National Assembly members wala ko ya di la julol la as loans. So ninka nyoma bi jam ak Janneh. So we will give our reaction to Honorable Ceesay's statement. But Janneh obakela don kom chokoro ka diawlo fonda ngas Honorable Ceesay fongo ngate fongo lamoy ni nga lamoy abe memfo okola nsina ndo fana la jibero ni na korosiro menti nsina wala faje. So al nga lamoy Honorable Ceesay.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. UDP Students Wing. I am very much grateful to come to the platform this evening to share this message with you. Probably people's understandings of issues must be differ, and nobody has control over the opinion of other people. But at first, let me introduce myself. I know some of the participants in the platform here have my numbers, so they already know who I am. But notwithstanding, I'm still Honorable Lamin Ceesay, National Assembly member for Kia West constituency. I've been in this platform for a while, well before my candidature and by virtue of my membership to the parliament in the past parliamentary election. I'm very much grateful to come this evening. And though I have just reached Combo from the province where I spent the Tobaski prayers, I am very much grateful to come this evening because of the issue that is on the platform and which concerns the vehicle issue of the National Assembly members. So I just want to make clarifications, not actually to convince anybody or to tell you the truth. I have actually come to tell you what is behind this vehicle and who bought this vehicle and who bear the responsibility to to purchase this vehicle. So that's what I want to clarify. So on that clarification, at first I want to say this National Assembly vehicles actually is a loan. It's a loan, and before we come to office, we should have met these vehicles there because they were budgeted since 2021 budget session, which was not our budget session actually, which was the budget session of our predecessors. So this was budgeted, so we should have met the vehicles there, and we didn't. And it is a loan for us, and we are paying percentage, and while the government also paid percentage of the vehicles. So we started recovering these vehicles. We started paying for these vehicles since July 2022. Sorry, June 2022, we started paying these vehicles. And each of the National Assembly members are paying more than 20,000 monthly for these vehicles, excluding driver, excluding maintenance costs, and excluding fuel costs for anybody, unlike the ministers. So, and the price that is being put here, I think that should not be a new to anybody. The world is very dynamic today, and things are changing, and the world is being globalized. You can be here and Google the vehicle mark and look at the mark of the vehicle, the exact mark of the vehicle. What is the price of that vehicle? And compared to that in Dallas, I am gonna tell you that it's far less than 3 million. It is far less than 3 million. It is not up to 3 million. It's far less than 3 million. Much more, 3.9 million. That is approximately $4 million. This is approximation. If you round it up, it's 4 million exactly. It's far less than 3 million, much more to $4 million. So people need to understand that. And for UDP, we have elected members who are very strong. We have elected members who are very loyal to the country. And I believe if there is anybody who is not loyal, that would be me. But the members that I know, as United Democratic Party elected members and independent for Busumbala, are very loyal to the party and to the people of this country. I cannot speak on behalf of other people, but there are NAMs that are very, very much loyal. So we started recovering these vehicles since July 2020, June 2022. Each of us was contributing to recover these vehicles just to pay for this loan, because otherwise we will not be able to finish paying for this loan. So each of us started paying since June 2022 more than $20,000 monthly to recover these vehicles, for the recovery of these vehicles. So this is a loan, just like anybody can access civil service loan. Even teachers, as long as you are a civil servant, there are people whose monthly salaries is less than 5,000, but they can access civil service loan of $150,000, $200,000, $250,000. So this is a loan for members, and they are recovering to ease the work for them, to go move down to their constituency, engage with the people of their constituency. And sadly, some National Assembly members are still without vehicle. Coming to National Assembly, they are struggling, just unlike the ministers who are having Prados, and they are driving them with a driver, with a fuel coupon, with maintenance cost, as well, with a security personnel, which is online National Assembly members giving them a loan, the loan which they're supposed to recover within the period of 5 years in their tenure. And any of the civil servants can get a loan to buy a vehicle, can get a loan to buy a compound, can get a loan to do anything. So the National Assembly members' loan is being given as vehicles, while the government pays percentage. And this is an entitlement for public officials. So I think what members needs to understand, what the populace needs to understand, is about national development. And we cannot be defensive here on issues that were against yesterday. We cannot do that. But this is a loan, and it is far less than 3 million, much more to say 4 million. 3.9 is 4 million exactly. Those who knows figures. So it's not really that. So I've come to make this few clarification for people to definitely understand that this is a loan that members have started recovering since 2022 June, and still they have been paying that they don't get that vehicles, and the vehicles has just arrived, and some members are still struggling. Some, in fact, went to bank to buy a loan, to take a loan, despite they are servicing this loan, to take another loan, to have a vehicle, so that they can move down to their constituencies and interact with people and go to the parliament, which is unlike ministers and other government public officials. So for members to be able to do their work, this loan is being given, and which was approved in the budget session for 2021, when this sixth legislature was not yet in office. And we are going to thank those people. For me, I personally, I am thanking those National Assembly members who have taken responsibility to budget vehicles for members, for them to take as loan and recover in the period of 5 years, for them to move down to their constituencies and interact with their people and know what is happening. They're coming down to parliament to work on time and with ease, with security. I think there is nothing much wrong with that. So that's my opinion, and not in fact an opinion. So this is the fact, behind everything. So I have just come to make that few clarification. If members understand that, or the populace have right to their opinion to express, but then we also owe you responsibility to give you explanation as to what is happening. So thank you very much for this clarification.
So badingolal be amole honorable Ceesay memfo. So Mark ngalon kuma jama be daj. So jani betamila you can, you if you don't mind, you can give your opinion. Ni kamoy. Okay.
Ngalon sai kamwele kodi.
Yes, mbe moy kana, yes.
Wandifa, this is very, very sad. Some kind of so-called clarification of Moinam from a National Assembly member. I don't know what is the name again. Is it something Ceesay?
Honorable Lamin Ceesay. Honorable
Lamin Ceesay Kia West.
Wandifa
nyinga kamen clarify moli. Ngamera nene mol nene diamuta okuana na from itola the former National Assembly member Solomon approve. Gambian how many National Assembly members ngamen soto Gambia? It's almost 53 or 55, right?
50, is it 58? 53, but President got 5 nominated, so it's like 58.
Like 58 people. Yamra nyi honorable for alona ka figo memfojang the amount of money a mentor, your loan mentor on behalf of the National Assembly members. Many alonko when nyanda tara Gambia no le represent la outlado kaman secunda scrutinize.
And just to add one point, Ngebule continue.
Okay.
Alone it will half
Mm.
Ibeole Jola, the other half Masakunda Beojola. Okay, but Aladiamo kono he just said a percentage. Yeah, understand? It will be percentage le Jola je. It didn't. But from what we understand, it will be do Jola je la Masakunda dojo je. So it's not like a free 100% loan lamad.
I got if in fact more than feed nanye information yesterday. It is 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
Ye loan ataka percentage men for them. You move 50-50. The other half ni government nebe ojola 50% yin. The other 50% yin National Assembly members so lebe ojola.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But the amount of money me alonko batala on behalf of National Assembly loan. When if a Gambia government can use that amount of money, yeah, put into some other development area whereby another iba invest la funding ke lekuna.
Mm-hmm.
Obe 50 something million or let's say 58 million. Obe for 108 or 116 million Gambian dollars. Wandifa obe mansakunda be mune keno la odla doku jelle keno la kodo nyin kono pro Gambia funding kel men yalan ko be siri mantra doku la. How many university students graduated this last year?
Amamboy.
But this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Anyway, nga figo do little download jang. Maybe you can just elaborate more on ala new audio.
Yeah, but
Ka
yalong
breakdown pro Gambia no
member
nyanta understand na nyame mena munyuna responsibility as National Assembly members.
exactly. Honorable Ceesay, I point of miss le. I point kumaba I will miss. Because member je wala nyindiko itolbe nyin moto mentakan this is not a necessity. Yalam bring you'll see the force moto kodo tatale. So stuff for la moto sota National Assembly members also moto la. Mentata 58 vehicle. Mo malo moto nyimboda minto. Allahu alam. Itole barole along and few other people. For be molbo ko complete. That's one corruption scandal hovering around the borough administration. So omoto detail tolla obata the following National Assembly men naradon the following legislative batch rek inara ko teke nyim modol sa adu fabakare ni ngala sidi jay wala moto wala fongo daja weta nyulti so but all in all ade menti wala ni say National Assembly members wala moto how much do we have to pay pour ñu le moto dam maso do kadano National Assembly so honorable cap mobility kumo mem fo jang I think ni ala kumo ni ya crossi amandra balon in luxury la because moto be bulle amanke moto tebul fereng moto detail la doliye bande menu bi ala kumo kono ko dol bi je men yalon ko National Assembly members sol me yalon ko mam moto soto doy member be jele at least from what I understand me yalon ko mol ko nyako ka jallore Westfield akatara moto nyinola pour kata National Assembly because mo ne doy ngalon ko wol mon songa moto dano based on principle so wala moto nda ya is based on that amanke komenko ila salary le doyata or anything and one most important issue me atina mol kanyimbo wala nyindi ko to le loan menta because ala diamoto mark ako itol they are paying $20,000 every month ila salary to ikola bondika jo nyimotol kun ya understand bado nga fabakar la moto ga screen ora yewoje this is the type of car ye men sang fabakar me alon ko fana manke moto da jaw chakanti ya jele so itol kam moto 20,000 a year a month itel ka wala bondi fon la salary ka jo pour ñi motol ka jo so mu neka tubulu na pointo mu menti wala ñindi ko to la salary be ka dum ñi julo la jokunto so membe kala to be balula no ñame wala ñindi ko ibe balula no incentives dol de la men yalan ko ye fanso mak ñu le fanjo plotin alawan so lale ye fanjo ni be tamala tamol bu ka bang mo le o complain janne ko ila National Assembly sitin dole fon ne bayta non because quorum manso because ni National Assembly be sila mo nangam le be je me yalan ko wala ñinda so janne National Assembly be sila o mo nanga mo mansino because mol tamatale tamala siata so tamo be siari mol bo complain la ye alawan sol ya mak let them understand ko mol man la fi fana etara fuare yakon yanda incentive so le bajala ko they will not be gullible and vulnerable to corruption that is very important ila life nyanda decent lale pour yela oversight function ya keno but Toyota is a luxury Toyota Prado mak ya jamena la jamano mume be ala minister buka nyum ala minister fon buka nyum borni nunde
I'm telling you even the ministers
Yes.
Whenever I'm better interjecting lato, but in la voice nyinka echo nyanya me manafaka appear screen auto bang, I don't know.
Very well.
Because
Ebe better.
na mobile on overheat kwateke.
Ebe better.
Okay, so I say final anytime. So whenever
Mhm.
Honorable Ceesay, yeah for Janneh coming, I point in misle big time.
Mhm.
A very important topic on Fanamania. I'm very far back to National Assembly, very la salary in Satika increase time moment, especially
Mhm.
um the speaker of the National Assembly, the deputy speaker, and then the minority leader. Menkera like SW.
Mhm.
Nia moy yenye moto in the price nia compare ni man kamenvo is twice more than almost twice more than it will come and despite ila salary ya increase no nyame
Mhm.
ya understand ndenga wala jot down ya whenever like SW me alan ko yeto wala salary tata over 1 million plus huh
Mhm.
ni moto kilingo songole siya bata wolti nyanda men sotla.
Mhm.
So our salary increasement for 1 year lembang fondo the next 5 years ni nabe nyanta wala short labang in a 5 years
Mhm.
period which
Mhm.
woman clear na follow but whenever
Mhm.
nyuni kala nako nyunu man sula gambia nyunu gambia dingol me represent kanje nyunu man gambia dingol la time sort ni
Well,
aja
I think
certain bill kanano national assembly ika deliberately ika approve you know why because ya lon ko ye bulodu ni moto loni men kono ten sa ni to la karo fate nyanta kodo men di to la salary kono ite anything sort
20,000.
of the survive la men and family members sort of moit.
Mhm.
So the only thing men kala wala nyindiko ibe kala mansa kundala ni mol député nyaton kol sirin janyol fabaka tomo janu mansa kundala minister le bite be wala dogo la
Mhm.
wala bala ko wala kala bribe la kodo men na pour ni any bill ni nat ni la to ba proof la nyadi without even considering the outcome.
Mhm. Mhm.
So wala na dol fana bije nyin tama ko nyin fana mansa kunda ke set up jela fana la
Mhm.
ikaje ko nyin tamul men kana mansakunda ke kono sidi jela as long as it man mansakunda la agenda nyin support kay mo opposition national assembly member de ike
Mhm.
deny to have access to this overseas trip so la and wodo padiyemo la katraje so ibala
Mhm.
ko jama bije ike la integrity ika tinya wala
Exactly.
simply
This is the main
because
point.
ika in kodomen mute ika kodomen soto nyindularo
Mhm.
was not a salary can receive was not enough after deducting this amount of money from their monthly salaries.
20,000. Never
So
got a
they will
20,000.
prefer to dogo government officials will yes ambela overseas triple ibela padiemon menesola na continue a luxurious life in our by using this luxurious car. These people are
Mhm.
not representing Gambians wonderful.
I think Honorable Sise is missing a very important point here. Wola
Yeah.
Nyindiko, it told the fact that they are having to pay 20,000 from their salaries every month. That's a cause for concern for us. In
Mm-hmm.
as much as a personal money le make but new beka boy to salary, that means they have to rely almost entirely on allowances and other incentives attached to their job. So that makes it anu nga understand le controller legislature benyameng. The speaker and the deputy speaker are very powerful and they are selected by the
Yeah.
government, the president. It
Yeah.
only one killing. So those people will have to make the ultimate decision as to which committee it will better damage. Yeah, understand? At least they will have an
Right.
influence. Ke dulal to taring and
Right.
tamol better committee okay dundi yeah, understand? So
Mm-hmm.
obviously they will need some kind of favor from these people. So nyin blala mo la sila nyati. And come now for diamola studying. Left the day, we want them to live decent lives. We want them to be upgraded. We want them to live good. Ibajala, at least they will not be vulnerable to corruption. But yeta Toyota Sanneh, yeah, understand. Anuma, let's not fool ourselves here. The price that we are seeing on the screen is 60,000 to 86,000 approx. Yeah, understand. Procurement will be la fenko la fala jele, interest la fala jele. Yeah, understand. It will profit on mente. And modo ni santa duladro, transport and logistical arrangements are involved. Will be better price on kono. Yeah,
Right.
understand. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so why also another issue is CF nga mo ko ya di Indian or lefanala. So what as a body and this let no national assembly member even listen to this and take it personal. Yeah, understand it. Issues like this,
Yeah.
procurements like this, major procurements like this, Al Gambian olta ali all prioritize
Boy, namo wala sa fano anytime. Namo wala sa fano anytime,
okay,
yeah.
go ahead. Okay. So I think I have lost Mark.
Oh, whenever.
Yes, go ahead. Janneh la mo fala.
Come on.
Yeah, me mo gana.
Sorry.
Me mo gana. Ngamira na nyomi ngani ngola ala fenko ala mobile ya jamfale. So, but in essence, me mem fokan wrong. Honorable, and every other National Assembly member, me yalongo ye moto ngsa fo be because the belem beneficiary. So understand ko gambeno la query manke nyindi ko mbal fo kan al musungol di komen barola mol musungol di nyamen. What we are saying is a question of necessity. Is it necessary? Nal ko alla oversight function puralia tamanino a nyama al nita motola. What we are saying is you have had vehicles before. Yeah, understand? You have been allocated lands before. Ale salary la fale. Ale incentive dol dial fon la including allowances. Yeah, understand? So what as people that are representing us, making laws for us, and being the overseer of the government. So what do you expect from us? We will become suspicious and furious because this is a little bit too much. A Toyota Prado, that my friend, that's a luxury. Let nobody fool you. And I understand you guys procure these vehicles from South Africa. Let alone if you wanted to, if you had procured this from Japan, it would have been way more expensive than this. But even though it's from South Africa, it's gonna be expensive. Toyota Prado is not cheap anywhere in the world. It's a luxury, and especially for a Gambian. Okay, you guys need to understand that. So I'm going to come la fale fensoro, lafta la le fensoro, e la ko mutal corrupt nola. Okay, in fact we love the country. That's why ko na le nyin deal si fal final soro. Al Gambian olta ali prioritize. Gambian companies will be jele. Gambian status will be jele. Business status. Many along ko imam me biri dunda business okono. Gambian ol final be jemina ko meta kono. They have been doing procurement. Gambian ol be jemina ko imeta kono for decades e kodo sotole, and they can procure vehicles anywhere across the globe. So, but you went for a type of car that you know. I understand it has certification and everything are involved in this. Toyota ning CFI Bedokola Gambia. But if you want to prioritize your citizens, you will have had a way to do it if it was your priority. That's how powerful you are. So and like I said again, Alkananyinta personal, but collectively, I think you guys need to do a self-reflection and assessment of your conduct, especially when it comes to finance. Especially when it comes to finance. So for the next 3 years, again, you guys are, you guys will be paying 20,000 every month. My friend, that's a little bit too much. That minus your salary, you are literally left with nothing but your allowances. So if people are asking questions as to why you increase your allowances exponentially, we have a justifiable argument that you did it because you were anticipating that at some point you will be paying 20,000 every month. If you look at it critically, it is very clear that you guys have anticipated this, that you will be paying 20,000 a month at some point, and you would need other sources of income, and you say you crafted skillfully another means for you legally to be able to to get money. So I'm disappointed, and I know a lot of Gambians are disappointed as well. The honorable made his reaction ngala video play jane, but he didn't tell us how much the vehicle cost. Fabagara moto vele man now da nyininka, unfortunately. Mo da Google, but I don't think it's necessary. Fabagarta is expensive. Come on, look at it. And Yominka does not even deserve this vehicle. Fabagarta mo njara la moto lanya. Mafo yinem exactly, but the kind of car yemen dia la, So I mean, honorable Itelembang, menu bebe National Assembly. I understand ko Gambians cannot afford luxury cars when we have people dying in hospitals. Gale alon ko borol membe Gambia ka mol fale. Posino lebe Gambia. And mostly ibe mo nyim borol men ko chip tale paracetamol ning nyim borin mesang ningol den. Ibe mol faka. Organ problem. Gambia ba fare wala organ problem. So I don't know yanga dula o mafan wala alia make so borol yesoto and stuff like that. Alia make so ko ning munatina bor kendol mantra na kam banko ka. Munatina na bor kati balol be farim banko ka. Munatina service medical service dol be because no banko ka, even though they are basic. We want you to be asking questions about that, but not kafo ko nanyi moto do ko I think I need another car. moto man kori ita ko ita kori dalal, you must be rich. And if you are not, then you should not be able to afford a Toyota Prado. So ala baraka bake momo bella moy gang. So thank you. That was our reaction to this uh, what's it called, audio from the honorable um, member for Kiang West, who is an eloquent and very promising, member of the party. We love him. We appreciate him a lot. I openly, I admire him, and I know a lot of people look at him with an open admiration as to how he is representing his people. But some of your conducts recently, especially when it comes to finance, you guys need to do a total self-reflection on that. So I see Mark is back again here. Let me see if I can have Mark. Okay.
Wandifa.
Janneh. Yes. Okay, you are back.
Drop tele no mobile overheat, but battery na fana bandanga ke charge la balanu. So amanda am favor so overheat. So I still
Okay.
have 10% chance if I know fana in a short while.
Okay, you can just say your last words, and literally I've said what I've got to say. And yeah.
Wandifa.
Mhm,
Nimbe tonya fola nying Gambia National Assembly members olia. These
mhm,
people, they are not representing Gambians. Mafwe
mhm.
bede because you have few very honest individual among them.
Ha yala
Ngamela
te fon be
deliberation
kuntu
the
bang ate
every
fon la diamo kono abe modol fo kane as carry de wo loyal tele krep krep. I don't think that's even necessary, to be honest with you, because we have to the assumption is they are all loyal patriotic citizens, yeah, understand, and members of our party, yeah, understand. So we don't want to
some of
restrict
these,
us. Mhm,
yeah. Some of these National Assembly members,
mhm,
kata National Assembly members umuitola duaji abolet.
mhm.
Because moment yalan ko be more represent ke tata more represent word la ite manyana tanila ko ite manyana more don't categorize like as they are very loyal.
Mhm.
You understand? Or allow statement of is very irrelevant. Because
Mhm.
momo be National Assembly members will be sitting Gambia dingo le toya la je o Gambia dingo la nyanto ibo siri wala je mansakunda la mansakunda ta ka scrutinize ka tandala ko they are there to represent the Gambia, not personal interest. Whenever nyimoto la price niaji whenever nyi kodomen dunda imoto kono whenever it's nearly 200 million Gambian dollars, if not more than that. Yamoto Jelefon important, including the ex-National Assembly members of them for the current one on them. You know, question for the email on Kadun Town Knokon, Wandifa. You understand? Neatra, including the ex-National Assembly members of the Bele Benin Sotola, and then the current one. Whatever Amujeleti.
Ndala social
That's
mendina
116.
ndala social mendina is 226.2 million. Ole dunda nyi model kundo 58 Toyota Prados. Yeah, understand. It
Mm,
could be there could be exception of two, because or one at least Fabakar la moto ni nyulta mangila like nga Fabakar moto na dalo bondi jane woni nyin dol man killing. Yeah, understand.
exactly.
So yeah, this is the thing. This is the thing. So namol dal nyande fa hakilo tulale as to ka ko do men allocate mark nyimbe contribute muna na economy be boy kang, this afola mandia drong. I think I know this is just a short reaction video, but nyimbe contributor why na economy is not doing well. We are spending a lot of money on very unnecessary stuff, very unnecessary, because
It's
this
very sad. It's very sad.
afola
So,
mandia.
Barinka, mbe question o menyi kanja waniva.
Mhm.
Motol, are they for the current National Assembly members bang for including the past National Assembly members?
No, currently, ya dadale, ya understand it. Nung luwa nyin dadal no the last legislative body nyin wala ya dada. Yeah,
Ah,
understand. Yalo malaf ko ka molu told for, because if you want to keep people engaged, you keep people's names out. But amari maybe off air ansa for no mo le ngala ko complain num bake ngo
yeah.
namole mo nge kanule bari ibe nyin incentive sol men fight kam pour national assembly members sol ko tuje. Amari man national assembly bi. Yeah, understand.
Ngalo, ngalo.
So yeah, nyimbe be o package nyine kono. Yeah, understand. Nyimbe be no
Right.
package nyine kono. They fought very hard, and then yeah, they won at the end. They won. So what debate membe kita nung about ila incentives or nyine kita. So imagine honorable finta ka mole ko nyimang ko comment science ko la to nyala, it's true. Nyimetale ya topoto junale. So
Okay.
Mark, you can just give
Huh?
your last word right now video nying enja.
No, nsa ennole. What about this is very disappointing though. Kwenye statement si valable na mo bulo kono me yalan ko amanje komen. In fact, I day fang wala fa nyanta pre-fala kana ka fangi ko kana fene clarify jang abe mo clarify la jang mo nyaabi menula these are brand new cars Wandifa and nga moto nyina type lon amanje ko moto mbodo na China
logistical
wala chip
arrangement kala of course ka moto nyi samana and wo be da better price o nyi kono ya understand insurance and
yeah
other things. So come mo kana mo nene moto has car purchasing has a lot of underlying cost. So Nikoko is 60 to 80,000 US dollars. Ya understand asitano
yeah
up to 100 including everything. Narun ko ite mari ber
astiala
Gambia
wadi
because
sang
itel phone man ta South Africa ya sang ya born in South Africa ya mole ya sa South Africa ya samana no mari from third party agent olam ya understand o fana bela free fenela je.
yeah
So honorable nyanta will to understand nak. That is our query.
and then the cost of that shipment in a port like Clarence in Fanabi jele but one if a near private car key port ike charge is different from this commercial vehicle.
It also exception also don't know. I'm not sure. I don't want to speculate. It's also don't know, but it's also possible because Masakunda Moto Dolphin be will Canada in Senegal. I don't know. Yeah,
But no,
but I know
now
what
they
can I
do
now
so.
I kulung ebo jola.
Ba waniva talbe ben suda me alan ko KMC la me la moto le na te me alan ko be gembe di on le savla man sakunda will charge them the sako an individuals
Yeah,
many alan
naba
ko de
nyama nak nin talib nyanta jola nak naba nyame tol nyanta jola. But of course, what fana nak to be honest, let's be fair to them. Would that all will I think that will all be included in the many along ko wolle moto sang company procurement company wala
ah
wala be la le to le nyokana. So wala na still now moto na price comme na price o me indicate jang. It could even be more than that. The average price ning online nga mem bondi teng abe tambino wala because itol man ra sankang itol man ra in the west ibe Africa le. So moto ni asang fina Africa. This is the thing.
but look whenever from Gambia to South Africa
What jam for the market?
wala fongo jam fa baraka bo jaman jankata South Africa e kata Gambia
Jam for the market. Ha.
ajam faral so anu niaje ka moto boni na America kata Gambia ka how expensive that is quite different from ka moto boni jaman janka chi jana one if a Gambia port everything a bit expensive even the shipment is very expensive now to Gambia so nying amang kumala fa jamme alan ko mo sa tano le nying price me alan ko ngaji jana whenever from 60 to what 86,000 US dollars yeah including la shipment ila shipping cost and ila custom duties ila ports and other things clearance and other things whenever it is going to be more than 100,000 United States dollars and ni obe calculate yaji boy whenever nying company mol many alan ko like nying shipping company like o Cyben A madi ko contract ko nying fondi jumal
Yeah, this CFA wala nga.
CFA obe jel CFA fana false profit me wanifa today motor sanan South Africa ya sipne ya clear from the Gambia port ya hand over National Assembly members without having any profit wala business on afale
What a killer fang.
so afuta nyawnya each of these car is more than 100,000 United States dollars
moto ni nag of course abe cost lale is going to be expensive ya fo nyama manke 1 million moto akama 4 million si barenga ko manke 1 million moto fanat so
but even this is more than 3 million Gambian dollars $1 US is equivalent to almost 50 to 50 or $60 is $1 US, and then the price in Gambia they are in dollars. So new motor cost $100. That's almost $6 million is Wandifa.
Yeah, 100,000 a ball.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Gal for content. I think they will have a fungible cooler, I believe. So I think they, I remember message and the concern, the genuine concern that Gambians have. But I remember Banko Kang, yeah, understand. And Gambia, but I manke comment ko bata na param. But we were, if you, especially if you are in the National Assembly, you could foresee ko Gambia economy is shrinking. So even though many along ko wole nyin dada, ndeka kamba wole fango kama. People complain about people. Walatina, if even as a party, nyanda room create lale, we allow one another to criticize our representatives. Our elected officials should not be an exception to criticism. More nyanda ke criticize.
Wallahi.
Well, Mark Abaraka, so I think
well,
we can.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, boy. Idea.
Okay.
Yeah.